Hi, I'm Graham. Welcome back to Man v Film. I'm going to be talking about The Time Without Pity, which is number 154 in the indicator range. Now, this movie, which is directed by Joseph Losey, it came out in 1957 and stars Michael Redgrave as David Graham, a father who is flying into the country, who has been in alcoholic rehab, who has received a letter or several letters from his son letting them know that he has been arrested, sentenced to murder, and is about to go to the death sentence. He flies into Britain to meet his son on the day that he is due to die, and his son is reserved to his execution, the fact that his time is coming soon, and his father just can't deal with that. Now, there is lots of history throughout this movie where you learn that he's not been the greatest father. He's been more interested in what's at the bottom of a bottle than maybe some of his parental duties that he should have been. But now he's clean, he's sober, he knows that his son could not have committed this crime and is looking to try and figure out what happened. There is a short time scale on this as well. He only has limited hours to try and get to the bottom of what exactly has happened here. And it's both a dramatic piece of a father trying to reconnect with his son, trying to figure out what happened. It's a mystery on the forefront of who actually did this and how can he get his son off of it. And it's a real tightly placed thriller because there is a time limit on this. There is death waiting for this that seems almost inescapable. And you're following this character as he struggles with his alcoholism as well. Everywhere he goes in this movie, people are offering drinks, trying to get him drunk, trying to take his bloodhound-like sensibilities off of this case. We meet multiple characters, some who instantly write him off, who treat his son as a kind of stigma. We meet people who want to help him, who can't find a way to, and we find some people who are just plain aggressive to him in front of it. And watching this quick movie as we see Redgrave, who plays David Graham, really start to develop this resilience throughout the movie of trying to save his son, wanting to connect, trying to stay off the alcohol and trying to stay focused, was wonderful. It's a smallish movie with a limited amount of cast, but every cast member is wonderful in their roles, perfectly cast. And of course, Losey knows exactly what he's doing when he's directing these kind of things, and he creates that almost percussive ticking time bomb of this countdown to execution, constantly in the background, constantly making you aware that this man doesn't have the time to really meander, to stop and have a drink, to stop and just chit chat. Everything has to be in search of a reason, to search for what he can do to help his son. I like the dramatic aspects between the father and son. There's obviously a little bit of resentment there, but of course blood is thicker than water, and they do want to connect or reconnect at some point. But unfortunately, the son Alec has just given up. You know, he's had so much time. His father's never responded to any letters, not knowing that his father was kind of locked away as he tried to get clean. And even they don't want to communicate. Alec doesn't want to relive this tale. He knows what's coming for him. He doesn't want his father to try and save the day because it's too late. He's already been asking for help and it's never came. The performances are really wonderful in this movie, and I thought that Redgrave was terrific as David Graham. You really feel the desperation in that character, the disappointment in himself, the resentment in not being there for his child sooner. It comes across wonderfully in this really compact movie. It's only 85 minutes in length, and yet it zips along, and there's so much information and so many wonderful scenes. There is zero fat on this movie whatsoever. I thought it was really fun, and I really enjoyed Time Without Pity, one that I would strongly recommend. A nice, easy Sunday watch that just draws you in and just captivates. I'd love to know your opinion on the movie. Let me know in the comment box below, and I'll see you next time on Man v Film.